Yo! It is officially October, meaning it's, spooky season and such. So let's go ahead and get into the spooky seasonal seasons thing. Let's get spooky. Let's get spooky. That would be a much easier way of saying that. Okay. Yeah, this is technically my first video for this October, and if you've been watching this channel since it started, at least, yeah, I do a whole bunch of videos like this. Last year it was before I actually talked on my channel, so I did a whole bunch of little drawing things where I wrote out 3 horror movies every single day for you guys to watch, until it was eventually like 90 movies, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my point is, I love Halloween. I love the horror genre. I mean, seriously, I wrote a book, a horror anthology book. Shameless promotion right now. I'm gonna have to remember to put the book up on the screen. Remember that. Hopefully. Okay, so today we are going to go over the Dead by Daylight killers. I did a tier list for which ones are the best, which ones I love playing the most, but today we're going to do a tier list of which ones are the creepiest, which ones would be the scariest to go against in real life. And yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a really simple tier list. Let's get right into it. Intro. Intro. Drop it down. Word to your mother. I honestly don't know how long this video is going to take or how long it's going to be. I could see it being anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes because there are now 41 killers in Dead by Daylight. That is insane. Yeah, as someone who's been playing, well, whenever it first came out, I was playing it on and off, and then, like, a year after it came out, I actually bought the game, so, you know what I mean. I was playing it over at friends and stuff. I've been playing it for, well, I mean, I've been into it since it first came out, and I've been playing it since a year after it came out. So, yeah, it's super cool to see this game have 41 killers now. It's so cool. And this newest killer, the Krausu, has me back invested into it. Every so often, every couple of months, I'm just like, this game's getting a little bit stale, and I leave, and then a new killer comes. Now, the Ghoul came, and I was like, who cares? I'll play it again, because, there's someone new, but I don't really care about Tokyo Ghoul or anything, so who cares? And then the Krausu came out, and I was like, oh my god, this is a mythical creature that I've actually been wanting to see in a video game. Let's go! So I was extremely excited about that. But that's all besides the point. I'm nerding out on you guys. Whipping my nerd out and nerding everywhere. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Okay. This was a already made tier list, so you know how this works, right? S is most scary, A, B, C, D, and then it goes, all the way at the bottom at D is the least scary. You know how it works, hopefully. Okay, yep, Trapper. I would say man, I don't know. This is gonna be different for everyone, because some people are more scared of the supernatural things, and some people are more scared of the, actual slasher killers and stuff like that. Personally, I'd say Trapper is a B. He's a big dude in a scary mask with hooks all over his body. That's pretty spooky, and very easily mistaken for a supernatural killer with all the spikes in him and stuff. He looks like something from like a weird backwoods alley version of Silent Hill. Next up we have Wraith. Wraith, I don't know. Would he even be that scary? I mean, he can go invisible, which is pretty scary. I'd say he'd be a C for me, to be completely honest. His weapon is pretty spooky because it's bones, but it's also, I mean, I don't know. He kind of he looks too cute to be scared of, to be completely honest. Next up is Hillbilly. Hillbilly is just a ripoff of Leatherface. And keep in mind, this is not a tier list for the game. If this was a tier list for the game, he would be on A for me. I love Hillbilly. But as far as scares go, he looks weird, and he has a chainsaw. That's it. Right below Wraith. Wraith has the invisibility going for him. Now, Nurse, I think Nurse would be A. I mean, in the game, everyone would put her on A or S, but for spooks, I think A is pretty good, because she's a creepy chick that wants to steal your air, like literally steal your final breath, and she can teleport. And when she does, she turns to ash. Like, it looks extremely painful. And you can tell that the Silent... Dude, a lot of these have some, like, genuine Silent Hill inspiration. Like, I don't know. It just looks... It's very Silent Hill. It's weird that whenever we got the Silent Hill chapter, we didn't get a skin for her that was the nurse from the games. But whatever. It still upsets me that we didn't. Michael Myers. Michael Myers is spooky. But I think, for me personally, oh man, he'd be right below the nurse. Nurse is slow, but can teleport, and it looks creepy, and she screams when it happens. It's horrifying. The Shape has the opposite problem. He doesn't have invisibility like Wraith, but he's just so stealthy that you will not be able to see him until it's too late, and then it's just this massive, imposing man with a blank, what's his name? There's something on the plane, something on the wing, something. Oh my god. James Tiberius Kirk from Star Trek. Not Mark Hamill. Cannot remember his name right now. Oh my god. Completely blanking on his name. He's a good actor though. I like Kirk. Man, if you don't know that his mask, Michael's mask from the original, is just a painted, what is his name? It's Kirk. It's Captain Kirk from Star Trek. And it's the dude from the best Twilight Zone episode where there's a gremlin on the wing. I cannot remember what his name is though. Whatever. You know who it is. Oh, and he's also in a movie called, man, what is that movie? It's a Christmas anthology horror movie, and it's a really good movie. Oh man, what is that one called? I'm blanking on everything today. I'm skipping all that. Okay, the Hag. The Hag looks creepy, but would it really be spooky to... I don't know, it'd be spooky to jump into the traps and have her, like, jump at you or something. You know what? I think she's top of A, actually. Running into her traps on accident and then getting jump scared by her and everything would be horrifying. You can tell that she's been eaten to the bone. Like, she looks creepy. I think she's a good top of A competitor right there. Okay, the Doctor. The Doctor? And the Doctor might be the scariest, actually. Like, he is a genuine sociopath. He just wants to experiment on you. He has lightning powers. Especially if it's the skin where it shows his brain and it's like doing weird stuff to it with the metal thing. I love that skin. But yeah, that would be absolutely horrifying. The Huntress is another one where it's just like, yeah, she's a big, scary lady. Kind of sexy, but scary still. I guess either right below, I think right above the Trapper, because the Trapper has bear traps, which, yes, would be spooky to step into, perhaps a little bit painful as well. But the Huntress throwing an axe and barely missing you while she's chasing you would be the scariest thing ever. Leatherface. Leatherface isn't, like, even in the movies, he isn't even the most intimidating force in his own movies. I'd say right there. B, right below Huntress. Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger. This is the remake version, so it's not... I don't know. Remake version. The dude who played him, that played Rorschach 2, did pretty good. I wish they would have given him a good script. He could have been a great Freddy Krueger, man. He could have done so good. But I think Freddy, like, especially in this game, with how they did the dreams and everything, I think he's top of A. Easily. Easily top of A, dude. He's horrifying. His laugh is creepy. I think, yeah, top of A. The man is actually horrifying. The Pig. There is a weird, like, what is it called? Freaking Inhuman Valley or whatever it's called. Can't remember what it's called. With her having the pig head on a human body. It is creepy. I think, honestly, being hunted by her, like, if you know she's actually hunting you and she isn't being completely stealthy in real life, like, I think right below Freddy. Yeah, the pig is creepy, and the stupid Assassin's Creed knife would be horrifying to deal with. The Clown. The Clown isn't... The Clown kind of makes me laugh, to be completely honest. It's right above Wraith, I guess. The Spirit. The Spirit is, like, actually insanely creepy. She's got floating limbs where it was cut off and glass shards all in her. I mean, even without the sword, that's just absolutely horrifying. Whoever designed that killer deserves some props. That is like actually a really good design, especially for the like Japanese vengeful spirit type of thing they were going with. I really, really like that design. I've actually never thought about it, but that design is like genuinely peak. I really do like that design. I might do a tier list of designs too later. The Legion, they are too goofy for me to take seriously, but I think there's a whole bunch of them in the lore, so I think they'd probably be scarier than Leatherface. Like getting hunted down by a pack of rabid teenagers is basically what it is. Yeah, that's pretty spooky. The plague would be like hot. Like seriously, bro. I think top of A. Top of A? She's got the nasty pustules everywhere and the maggots, and I know that's not for everyone, but you know, it's kind of hot. Yeah, I think her being able to give you a literal plague and everything would be horrifying, and I think being hit by her weapon, that stupid candle thing, like the incense burner, looks like it would hurt more than anything else in this game, because it's just a big old blunt object. It's like freaking Clue in here, getting killed by a candlestick. Ghostface. Ghostface is another one that's just goofy to me. Like, I think right above Clown. I might need to switch some of the yeah, let's put Clown. No, I had him up. Let's put him down here. Man, Clown is goofy though. Let's put Ghostface down here. Ghostface is not intimidating at all, especially in this. Like, whenever he's crouched just staring at you, it's kind of just funny. And whenever he chases you with the little floating ribbons on him, it's adorable. The Demogorgon. I mean, it would be scary to be chased by, obviously, because it's not human, but, like, would it be any scarier than the Huntress or anything? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not human, so I think it'd be like right there below the Huntress. I think the Huntress would be one of the scariest ones to be chased by, especially on where I have it be. Man, I think the Huntress might be scarier than Michael. Nah, just bottom of A. Bottom of A. That's fine. That's fine. The Oni. The Oni would be horrifying. I think the Oni. Man. Yeah, I think the Oni's above the Doctor. I think that's good for the Oni, because the man is massive and filled with nothing but rage. That's the only reason he kills people, is because of how angry he is. Hearing him scream and seeing him go Super Saiyan, basically, before he starts dashing towards you, would be awful. Dude, my pants would never be clean again. Deathslinger. Deathslinger, to be completely honest, in movies and stuff, I don't really find the villains that use, like, in horror movies at least, the villains that use guns or anything like that really that intimidating, because it feels, I don't know, it's just like, most of the movies that do that, it's just like, yeah, he's a dude with a gun, but as soon as you get that away from him, he's absolutely nothing. And that's kind of how I feel about Deathslinger. He's kind of like a less cool version of Jonah Hex. If you don't know who that is, it's a DC hero, kind of. He's more of like just a mercenary in the Old West, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I man, Deathslinger, honestly, top of C. Yeah, I think top of C is good for him. I mean, he's a Western dude with a chain gun. That chain gun is sick, though. Like, I think that's one of the coolest weapons in video game history. Like, genuinely. Like, even other, like, games that have, like, cool guns and they just do nothing but make cool guns, I think the chain gun is still cooler. Like, it's really cool. It's just a harpoon with a gun with a chain. That's so cool. I don't know. I think it's awesome. Pyramid Head, automatically just, oh man, Oni or Pyramid Head. I think Pyramid Head is gonna go top, because just a huge lumbering dude with a metal pyramid for a head, you know, pyramid head. And the massive sword, him dragging the sword through the ground and just weird black barbed wire coming up out of the ground would be absolutely horrifying. It's amazing. And, I mean, if we're going by the lore, like I did with some of the other ones, I mean, Pyramid Head is genuinely unstoppable. Like, he would never stop coming after you. It's awesome. The Blight, he's another one that would... Oh my god, it keeps on trying to save them. The Blight is another one that would dash at you really fast, and it would be really, really scary. I would probably scream quite loud. Especially if he stopped and stuck himself with a needle and then a couple seconds later did it again. I think, man, he might be a... Yeah, I think the Blight is... Oh, right there. Yep, I think the Blight is A, I think, because he's actually, like, a quick boy. He's scary whenever he runs. And then yeah, but it would be funny if he bounced. I'd probably laugh. Like, I'd probably stop to laugh and then get killed. I don't know. I think A is good for him. Unless I think about it more and think that the bouncing would make it completely unscary. Okay, next up we got Twins. Twins is kind of just more sad than scary. I don't know. I mean, it'd be gross. They're gross. They're actually disgusting. I think the Twins would be, like, right above Legion. Yeah, I mean, it's a disgusting little tumor boy coming out of her chest. I mean, that's gross, but it's not really scary. I honestly feel more bad for them than I feel scared about them. Yeah, Trickster. Trickster isn't scary, but I love the idea of a singer or something that uses the screams of his victims to actually, like, enhance the music and everything. I think that's a sick idea, and I think we need a movie or something about it. He'd probably be, like, I don't know, like, bottom of C. Yeah, bottom of C. And actually, I don't know, I can't even take this man seriously. Maybe, oh my god, I swear. Yeah, bottom D. It's fine. Nemesis is another one that's huge and everything, which Pyramid Head and Oni are up there because of that. But Nemesis is just kind of goofy when he runs and everything, so I think I'd probably just think it's funny. Nemesis, I'd definitely put him above these. I think top of B is good for Nemesis, to be completely honest. I mean, he's definitely imposing. He's definitely intimidating. But would I be really scared? I mean, I'd be scared for my life. But I don't think he's spooky enough to be considered extremely scary. Pinhead is absolutely horrifying. Like, he's genuinely one of the scariest things in fiction. I think... But who would be scarier to be chased by, though? That's what this is about. Pinhead doesn't really chase. He just uses the chains and gets his prey as soon as he wants it. I think he'd be top of A, but not in S, because he wouldn't really chase that much. He would just hook you as soon as you get it, as soon as you summon him with the limit configuration. I think that's what would happen, and I think that would be less scary than actually running away from him, because to be completely honest, I don't really like it when they do Pinhead as a slasher villain. I like it more whenever they do Pinhead as a force of nature that cannot be stopped, because that's what he is. He's not good, he's not bad, he's just a force of nature. You summon him, you're gonna get, taken to the labyrinth. Well, there have been other times. I love it when they make Pinhead, like, you know how he always says, I might make a whole video about this since it's October and people will probably watch it since it's about spooky stuff, but there's a comic book where this little girl summons him, and the whole line about demon to some, angels to others, it never really made sense to me until I read that, because she summons him, and then he doesn't even try to take her because she's innocent. He goes downstairs, all of them do, all the Cenobites do, and they grab her abusive stepfather and take him, and it's so cool. I love whenever Pinhead is just kind of a nice guy. Like, I don't know how else to put it other than he's a nice guy in that comic. I mean, he's extremely cold about it, and he doesn't really seem to care that he's doing anything wrong, but he would rather take someone who's not innocent than someone who is completely innocent. I need to do like a deep dive into Pinhead's psyche type of video. I think that would be fun. But yeah, enough about Pinhead. He's one of my favorite characters, created by one of my favorite writers in one of my favorite books. So whenever I get on the topic of him, I start talking a lot. But yeah, the artist is next. The artist in game isn't that scary, but I think in real life she would absolutely terrorize me. Yeah, the artist, right below Pinhead, I think. Yeah, those bird astral projection ink things are horrifying. Her neck is extremely unnerving. Hate it. I genuinely think it needs to be, like, cut in half and then kind of sewed back together so that it's less long. She looks like a giraffe more than a bird. It's scary. It's just scary. That's it. She's scary looking. Sadako from Ringu. To be completely honest, I like the design and everything. I know this video is not about design, it's about spookiness, but this has to do with it. I like the design, but I think as far as like a Japanese ghost, like vengeful spirit type of thing goes, I think they did better with the spirit than Sadako does with this. I mean, I don't know, the eye showing up through the hair and then, you know, eating your soul and everything. That's pretty cool. I mean, I really like Sadako. I really do. Man, the spirit's design is so cool. I think Sadako would be absolutely horrifying to be chased by, but it would only take like 5 seconds, so I think like A. Bottom of A. Bottom of A. It's fine. I think bottom of A is fine for her. The Dredge. My old man. I love the Dredge. He's my little baby. Honestly, oh my god, if it tells me to save it again, I'm gonna break this iPad over my knee. The Dredge, honestly, like, very top. Like, the Dredge is horrifying. And imagine if the stupid nightfall actually happened in real life. It just goes completely black around you. You're outside being chased by it, and it's like daylight or something, you know? And then it hits you once. You have a giant gash on your back, and you're just trying to keep run, and then you see the lights start flickering. You're not even inside. You're outside. You see the lights start to flicker, and then it just goes pitch black. And you're running around, no idea where you are anymore. You think you've fallen into the depths of hell itself or into a strange system of caverns until you run straight into a tree and you're like, oh god, I'm still in the same place. What is happening? That right there is exactly what would happen. Yeah, the Dredge is absolutely horrifying. Definitely the scariest. Like, I think he might actually just stay in the top. Wesker. Wesker has a lot more cool factor than scary factor, to be completely honest. I think, man, I don't know. He's a lot cooler than he is scary. So I think, like, Wesker, with as much control as he like exudes and like everything, I think C. I mean, he is the mastermind. So I think C. I think top of C, maybe. Yep, top of C. We good? Yeah, we're good with that. Okay. The Knight. The Knight has a whole bunch of lackeys, and he's already pretty scary. So I think, like, top of B. You know what? Top of B. Yeah, baby. He's got 3 little ghost minions he can use. I think the hair coming out of the helmet is like, just a really spooky type of touch to the armor. I really like his design. Yeah, that's it. He's spooky, but he has ghost minions. I mean, he's a ghost knight. That's horrifying. Skull Merchant, I mean, she kind of fine, though, am I right? I mean, those hips don't lie, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wouldn't really be scared being chased by her. I'd, like, I don't know, right above Trickster. I mean, to be completely honest, she's not intimidating whatsoever. Her drones are just regular drones. Her weapon honestly looks extremely impractical. Like, I don't think it would be that easy to use, to be completely honest. It looks heavy and clunky and uneven on both sides. So I think it would be really easy to dodge hits from her. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Skull Merchant just isn't that scary. The next one we're talking about, who is this guy? What is his name? I bought him, not Singularity. I think he has an actual name. I've heard people call him Steve-O. I don't know if that's his actual name or not. But yeah. Man. There's a lot of people in A already, but I don't think he's gonna be an A anyways. I think he's gonna be an S. I think, like, man, is he above the Doctor? I think he is. Singularity is creepy. The way he tries to mimic humans' voices, even though he's just, you can tell he's just a robot with flesh packed up onto it. It's so good. Dude, the design is so good. Oh my god. Whoever designed that one, round of applause for you. That's good. The Xenomorph. Xenomorph is, I mean, scary. I mean, you've seen Alien, hopefully. I don't know, man. Freaking... it's just an animal, though. So it kind of makes it harder to be... This is definitely one you would be scared that's lurking in the shadows, so that would add to the fear factor. I think right below Freddy is a good place for it. You know, Freddy is going to be taunting you the entire time, teleporting because he's in the dream realm and everything. I think that's good. I think right below Freddy is a good place for him. Chucky? Yeah, Chucky, I mean, I don't know, like... I think right below Nemesis is good for him. Like, third on B tier. That's fine. Chucky isn't that intimidating. I do love that they got, I gotta be careful about this because I get the two actors one for Pinhead and one for Chucky mixed up a lot. Okay, Pinhead is Doug Bradley. Yeah. And then Chucky's voice actor is Brad Dourif. I'm glad they got him back as Chucky. I love that, and I love that whenever he picks... You know, crap, this isn't about, like, how much I love the characters in the game, though. But you know what? I don't care. I love that the spirit of Charles Lee Ray is what picks the doll and you up. I think that's so cool. Such a good touch. Just, they did Chucky so good. But I still think Chucky as a whole just isn't that scary, to be completely honest. I mean... Everyone always says it as a joke, like, oh, it's just a doll, pick it up and throw it. I mean, yeah, it has the strength of a human, meaning if it hits you, it's gonna feel like a human hitting you, and if it headbutts you in the chest, you're probably gonna fall. But, like, the weight is still just a doll. And until it has organs and stuff, then it's probably just the weight of a 2-foot tall human being. But still, I'm pretty sure any human could grab it by the hand, start spinning, and then chunk it. I'm talking Team Rocket blasting away again type of throw. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Not that hard. Yeah. I mean, he's, I don't know, third on B. Not bad, but, I mean, he could work on his spookiness a little bit. The Unknown. Whenever those first trailers came out with the tint and everything, yeah, that was genuinely scary. That was good. That was good marketing. I was actually excited, and The Unknown came and did not disappoint. Not what I thought it was going to be, but it might be better than what I thought it was going to be, to be completely honest. It looks sick. It is horrifying. I think, man, I've got to put it in an S. Yeah, I've got to put it in an S. I think right below The Dredge, to be completely honest. The Unknown and The Dredge are kind of really similar in design-wise and everything. I have a theory that they're connected somehow in the lore. They have to be, because their lore is just really similar. I don't know. I just feel like they're connected in some way. Vecna, the Lich. I think he's called the Lich in the game. I can't remember. That's what he is in D&D though, so I'm guessing it's the Lich. I haven't played as him in a while. I need to, actually. Vecna is, I mean, there wouldn't even be a chase. If you know Vecna in D&D, he's like a universal threat. Like, he is actually just a being beyond any human could comprehend. I mean, there wouldn't really be a chase, but it'd be spooky. I don't know, man. I think... do I want him in B? I think I do. I think... man. Why would I put Huntress above Vecna, though? I mean, Vecna would kill you before the chase even starts, though. So, I mean, you wouldn't even have time to be scared, to be completely honest. I think... man, I don't know. But I said that about Pinhead, too, so... this is going to be completely up to his design, then. Okay, Vecna is just a frail skeleton man with a little bit of flesh on him. I think, design-wise, and with his power set and everything, I think... right above Nemesis? Now, a lot of people are going to be like, if he's so powerful, why are you putting him so low? Sometimes the true horror of being chased by something isn't the fact that, oh, it's so powerful, it's just gonna it's gonna use a spell to kill me instantly, and the chase is over in 5 seconds. No. The real fear of being chased is the fear of, oh my god, it's just a guy. Like, I don't know. Whenever there's a chance to fight back, I feel like the fear and adrenaline is higher. I feel like the need to survive is higher. I don't know. Whenever it's something that you can possibly win against, or you think you can at least, it's scarier. Like the unknown, it looks like a normal weirdo human with or like a creature wearing a weirdo flesh sock, basically. I mean, it's very easy to think you can fight that thing and think you can win. Same with the Oni. I mean, no normal human is going to look at it and be like, I want to fight that thing with my bare hands. But I mean, you give someone a gun and they're going to think they can kill it, but they're going to shoot it and it's going to, just run through the bullets because it's a freaking Oni. But like, oh my god, I almost... I've been writing a story and there's a lich in it and I almost used the lich's name. Oops. Vecna is just beyond all of that. Like, you'd be dead in seconds if he saw you and didn't want you near him. Like, that's just how it would go. So I think sometimes the weaker of two killers is the scarier one. Like, I don't know, maybe not as weak as Ghostface, because that dude is, like, comically weak, like, stunt falls and everything type of weak, but, like, something like Michael Myers, where it's still human, but it's just coming at you like a force of nature, or something like, I don't know, who else is up here? Freddy Krueger. He has supernatural powers where he can go in your dreams and everything, but he is still... I mean, you can fight against him with your willpower, and he still just looks like a normal human. I mean, seriously, even Nemesis, he can be damaged by rocket launchers and stuff like that. So it's, I don't know, the fight or flight needs to be able to activate. But with Vecna, that ain't gonna activate before you get your head exploded or turned into a frog or something weird like that. Yeah. Dracula from Castlevania. Let's talk about him now. I went on enough of a rant about Vecna. Okay, Castlevania Dracula is not as powerful as Vecna, but probably like pretty close. He's pretty close. Yeah, Dracula. I think, I don't know, man. He's kind of hot. That's the problem with most Draculas, except Nosferatu. That's why Nosferatu is my favorite, even in the original stuff. He looks weird and goofy, and he's not hot, so he's scary. Bela Lugosi's, though, is, like, dreamy and stuff, which is the point of Dracula, is that he's dreamy and it's, like, alluring. It's the lure of evil, you know what I mean? I think, as far as Dead by Daylight goes, he'd be pretty dang spooky, actually. I mean, he can turn into bats, he can turn into wolves, he can shoot a wall of fire. To be completely honest, they powered him down a lot, so I think it makes him more scary. Like, if you have to be a superhuman to fight him in the games, I'd say you'd have to be a pretty good shot with a gun to fight the Dead by Daylight Dracula with his power set and everything. It just, I mean, the more easily that a human can fight something, I think it makes a chase scarier, because it actually makes them want to fight back, and then maybe you figure out that, oh, I can't kill that thing. Yeah, I think, maybe top of A, because like I said, Pinhead wouldn't really do a chase that much. Yeah, I think top of A for Dracula. Turn into a wolf, turn into bats, wall of fire, that's all pretty dang spooky, if you ask me. Yeah. I don't know. And Dracula is like a smooth talker like Castlevania is, and I mean, he's very handsome, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, handsome people are scary is what I'm saying. Okay, Houndmaster, another hottie on this list. Houndmaster. I don't know. The dog's name, what is his name? Snug? Snug is pretty spooky. He would actually be horrifying to be chased by. That is like a weird ghost dog trying to rip your hand off. Like, I think, you know what? I think Snug alone, like, her pirate aesthetic and stuff is cool, but it's not really scary at all. But Snug himself would be absolutely horrifying to be chased by. I think if you have a fear of big dogs, Snug is the one thing that you should actually be scared of. Like, Snug is horrifying. I'd say top of B. The Knight's been there for a while. Yeah, I'd say top of B. The Ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul. It's the Ghoul. Yeah, man. The Ghoul. The Ghoul isn't that scary, but also kind of is. I'd say right above. No. Maybe? Right above Victim? Or right below Nemesis? I think. Right above Victim, maybe? The Ghoul is weird because, I mean, cannibals are creepy. I think we can all agree to that. Cannibals are creepy, but this is a cannibal with weird tentacles coming out of his back, and his entire costume is pretty creepy too. I mean, yeah, third on B, I think that's fine. Slaptrap, or Springtrap, boom. Springtrap, William Afton. I think, man, the noises he makes whenever he moves and everything, I think he'd probably be, I'm gonna put him, maybe above Pyramid Head. I'm gonna put him right above Pyramid Head because the noises he makes when he walks, the fact that he throws a fire axe and everything, that is like a perfect just mix of things to make the best chase ever for just chasing someone. It's horrifying. He seems slow because of his loud movement and everything, and then he also has the fire axe and then the giant knife and everything. Like, I'd say that's a pretty good mixture for a good chase, good heart-beating chase. I love Springtrap. He's so cool. Yeah, S is good for him. The Krausu. Like I said in the beginning, I was so excited whenever she came out, and I still am. She's so overpowered right now, especially with my build. I might post a video, just a quick short today or tomorrow, showing off what build I'm using. It's all about making sure pallets and windows are always closed so that you can hit them with your head. Yeah, you gotta give them some good head as the Krausu, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Krausu. I think it would have been creepier if they made the original design, like the first one that's not a skin, have flesh on the head, because I like that design for Krausu more than like the bloody bone type of thing. But it's fine. It still looks creepy. Honestly, Krausu looks alone, I'd say third. That's looks alone, but with the noises she makes and everything else, and if she's chasing you as a human, and you're like, oh, I'm about to beat the crap out of this lady, and then you run over, and then she just splits in half, and her head and organs come out, like, nah, the chase has just begun. Dude, Krausu? Oh my god, I gotta make a whole video talking about the Krausu later, because the Krausu is just such a genuinely good addition to Dead by Daylight. Just in the lore, in the what this leaves open. I made a whole video talking about other mythical creatures and like just things like that we could get in Dead by Daylight, and I'm just, man, oh my god, it's so good. The Krausu is such a cool killer. Yeah, this is the end of the tier list though. Let's go ahead and go through it. This is just in case you guys forgot, because this video is already, oh my god, it's gonna be like 40 minutes long. Nobody's gonna watch this. I'm so sorry if you had to watch all this. If you had to watch all this, comment and tell me which one you think is the scariest. I don't know if anyone's gonna sit through all of this, but if you did, thank you. Like and subscribe, please. I'm pretty sure you've already subscribed if you've watched all of this. Yeah. S tier, we got the Dredge, the Unknown, the Krausu, the Animatronic, I think is what they call William Afton, the Pyramid Head, or yeah, I'm guessing that's what they call him, the Oni, the Singularity, the Doctor, and the Spirit. On A, we have the Dark Lord. Do they call Pinhead the Cenobite or the Hell Priest? I think it's the Cenobite. The Cenobite, the Artist, the Plague, the Nightmare. I almost said the Freddy Krueger, the Alien, or the Xenomorph. They probably call him the Xenomorph. The Blight, the Pig, the Hag, the Nurse, the Michael Myers, the Shape. They call him the Shape. Sorry about that. The Huntress, and Sadako. What are the Oniru? Oniros. Yeah. B, we have Houndmaster, the Knight, the Ghoul, the Lich, the Nemesis. What? Do they call him the Nemesis? Wait. I'm on Dead by Daylight right now. I was about to play some Krausu, and then I thought about making this. Yeah, they could just call him the Nemesis. Okay. The Nemesis, the Chuckster, the Demogorgon, the Nasty Tumor People, the Legion, the Leatherface. I think they call him the Cannibal. Yeah, the Cannibal. The Trapper. And then on C, we got the Wesker, the Deathslinger, the Clown, and the Wraith. My god, I'm blanking on the Wraith's name now. On D, we have the Ghostface. Do they call him Ghostface? Nah, they gotta call him something better than that. Okay, Ghostface. The Ghostface. The Hillbilly. My god, I'm blanking on everything. The Skull Merchant. And the Trickster. Okay, yeah. That's it. That's the whole tier list. I've been doing this channel for a year, and I'm still bad at, like, saying goodbye on these videos, so, yeah. If you did watch this far, tell me what you think about the tier list. Tell me all of your thoughts on which killer would be the scariest to be chased by. Tell me which one you think is the scariest to be chased by in the game. Who do you absolutely crap your pants every time you see him in the game? What killer do you leave the game as soon as you see? I've seen a whole bunch of people leaving games just because Krausu is in it. That's more because she's overpowered than she's scary, but I'm sure they'll nerf her into the ground not too far in the future. So don't worry, Survivor Remains. Eventually I'll be miserable again. Like and subscribe. Have a good day, and as always, see ya!